Have you asked yourself why the rush to bury Mohbad, that singer wey just die few days ago? Now they are planning to exhume the body. They are planning to dig am out. I go play you the video wey that dey freeze conduct with the police wey dey in charge of im case, because actually this guy reported as far back as June say people dey threa ten am. When I see the video wey be say im dey shoot a musical video with Zlatan, my Naira Marley boys, they come invade that place, come attack am. Now e get some videos wey still dey fly say that show wey im go last, wey be on Sunday last week, after 2 days im kpai, say they touch am with a juju. This one now wey dey for your screen, say they touch am with juju, say na that thing kpai am. So they no conduct any autopsy on the body or no investigation, just free following morning they don bury am. Now e don result they go still dig the body out, make they conduct autopsy.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Daddy Freeze. Thank you for having me tonight.
Yes, I'm so pleased to have you. I've read a lot from you on Twitter and all that. Thank you for joining us. Please go ahead.
Go ahead with. I was expecting from you.
Kesolu, take the lead.
Okay. I gave a lowdown on our discussion this morning and what you advised, and the tweet that dropped from you this evening as well about the police getting to the matter already. So I remember, I know you're actually on drive. I had to stop you to actually come on this live so that you can give a brief to people and let them know you're actually on the matter.
Okay, so basically, yes, we're on the matter. And for people that complain most times that why wouldn't the police take up some matters without being prompted? It's what the law dictates. There are some matters that there must be a complainant. Like I told you this morning, Kesolo. Like if you hear that some cases are struck out of court on technical grounds, that it was struck out by the magistrate or the judge, it's because of foundational problems like this. So there needs to be a complainant or a petition, which will be the basis for investigation. So I remember telling you this morning that family or friends should come up with a petition, and that would trigger an investigation. That was this afternoon. It came to light that they had already done a petition as far back as June, which was submitted at First CID Alagbon, and that explains why I was not aware. Though they were supposed to bring the petition to me because I spoke with a friend of Mohbad back then in June, and they said they were bringing a petition, and I was expecting it, but later I didn't hear anything again. So I just assumed that maybe they had sorted out the issue, and this unfortunate incident happened. So I'm just saying that's how things work. But now, as it stands, First CID is, in terms of hierarchy, is above Lagos State Police Command. But that notwithstanding, we don't want to do hierarchy here now. The first PRO issued a statement this evening saying that investigation would commence, and that is what we are going to do. Investigation would commence. If need be, the body will be exhumed. It's not too late. The body can be exhumed and autopsy can be performed. And the statement also states that people should bring whatever information they have to the Commissioner of Police Lagos State. That's because we don't want to do hierarchy anymore. Take it to First, bring it to Lagos State Command. It doesn't matter. We are going to harmonize it within ourselves and ensure that justice is done.
Thank you very much. Everything we wanted to hear. I'm going to turn on the comment section. If you have a few questions, please keep them respectful. Ask your questions. Everything we wanted to hear. There's not going to be a hierarchy bottleneck where information is going to get trapped. I wanted to hear that there's going to be an autopsy. I wanted to hear that there's going to be the body is going to be exhumed, because whatever it is, if we didn't have an autopsy to work with from the beginning, the case would be somehow. But now the police is assuring us that if the need be, the body would be exhumed. Now, what do you want from the public right now? What do you want people to do, and how are you going to assure them that they're going to get justice?
Well, people have been coming up with different insinuations that, I know what happened. It's not what they said happened. It's not this, it's not that. I've been seeing stories about injection and all of that. So we just want people who have genuine information. We don't want too much needless information. It will slow down investigation. But people who have genuine information to come forward. Confidentiality is assured. We just need this information to put us in the right direction, so that the investigation will be speedy, and we'll get what we want. So, what do I want from people, or what do we want from people? Information. How can they go about it? They can even pass it through you, that the phrase you can get across to me through K Solo. They can reach out to me directly. My number is out, email is out there. So whatever I get, I'll pass it to the investigating team. And this investigation is going to be priority, because lots and lots of people are interested in it. And it is testing our already, if I can say, already shaky reputation.
Yes,
so we can't afford to allow people bash us further. So we are going to prioritize this. So once the information